Hi guys, hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Vickie with VJ Designs. I am going to do a walkthrough of my challenge journal for November for Dear Julie Julie. I just finished and just wanted to do a walkthrough on it, show you. And so here we go. This month we could use pretty much anything we wanted to. There were certain things we needed to make, and I'll show you as we go through this what they were. On the cover, we needed to have a Dear Julie Julie digital is all somewhere on the cover, so I just used the whole page for the journal. This is hers also, and the back. I believe this is where I stopped in my other video, and I just added this piece of trim here. This journal, I believe, has I don't know, it's over 100 pages, I believe, because I have 3 signatures. So here's the inside, and this is the inside pocket. I just use this for a journal card. I love this. I mean, you know, you got to start your day with a cup of coffee, and doesn't this just, I mean, I know there's a coffee shop down there somewhere. I love that scene. It's awesome. So this is one of the items that we needed to make, which was a waterfall. No, this is the flip up, flip down page. So you have part of it flips up, part of it flips down. And I put the decorations here. And then there's a little tag in there. And this is my closure. Hope I'm in the screen. All right. This page was a gel print page that I used. And here I just wanted to use. And this is a glycine bag that was paper glycine bag that they use in the restaurants to put your dinnerware in. And so I saved those, and they're actually too long for the pages. This one I cut off and glued on the bottom. I just used a little, this is a Dear Julie Julie, part of her words, God is good all the time. I used a gold pin on the side. This sticker and 3 of these sparkle spots. And then inside, I made a bookmark. This is a Dear Julie Julie digital. I used one of these eyelets up here, and I haven't used any of these, and I've had these for a long time, and I've got several colors, and I thought, oh, this is a great chance to use these. So there you go. And I had some of this cording. Someone was generous enough to give us a whole bundle of big pieces of this cording, different colors. So I use that for the top of that. This is a flip-flop edge. This is another page. We were supposed to do 9 different pages, I believe. 9-page ensembles, and this is one of them. So I used a piece of coloring book, adult coloring book, and colored just some of the images in here. And then we were supposed to do at least 2 folds that we've done in the past. This is a zine, and instead of sewing it in the middle, I sewed it on the last page because it made this page stick out way too far by sewing it in the middle. So I have 3 of them on this side. So I've got top tuck on this one. And I've got the 3 things. This is the DearJulieJulie digital I made it with. This one has a side opening. I just put some paper in there. We were not required to fill every pocket, but we did have to make 19 embellishments. So I will show you those as we go. It's so cute, this paper. This is another page ensemble. It's a flip-up envelope. And it has an index card inside here to write on. And I did washi tape, sticker, DearJulieJulie digital sticker, and some words. And this is the journal card I made for it. It was just a pocket I put across here, and then made this journal card. I just left this around the oval instead of cutting out the oval. We didn't have to fill all the pockets, but I did. It's hard for me not to. So this is the other part of the zine on this side. And I just put this little folded piece of paper in here. Okay. And this is another thing we needed to make, which was a waterfall scrappy notebook. This comes out. I make these, put a little belly band across and make it so that it just slips down behind that belly band. And then you can take that out if you want to and replace it. Make another one and put it in there, whatever you want to do. But yeah. There's the DearJulieJulie digital. And then these are the papers that I put in. These are all from notepads that I have. That's the other side of that jelly print page, and I just put, on this one I put washi tape around the edges. And then I took a piece of my digital coffee dyed paper and just used the decal edge and cut out a piece and put here as a pocket so you can write on it. And then I made this. This is one of the tags I made as one of my embellishments. Sticker, tab, stamping, gold pin. And this is a DearJulieJulie digital in the back on the base of it. And this paper, I just folded the edge over here and just put this little journaling card in here. This is another embellishment I made. This is something Julie likes to do, and this is the first time I've tried this, because I used all the stickers, I believe, in my mini challenge and the challenge. So I thought, oh, I'll see if I can do something with this. So this is what I did with it. I put that there, fussy cut around that, put that in the square. Really had to cut this down, but I put that in the oval. I covered up a sticker I put in there. It was see-through, and it just blended right into the paper, so you couldn't see it. And hold on, I need to shut the door. So, and then I had a cluster that I put down in here, and it, you know, it came over the edge, but that's okay. I like that. And then I had a piece of trim that I just put in that part. So it's just an embellishment on that page. I love it. This is another embellishment. This is one that I had already made. I put Dear Julie Julie digital on this side. It's an over the page pocket, and it's a pocket page envelope, window envelope. Here's the Dear Julie Julie right here. I used the drywall tape and washi tape and one of her words here. And then I made this. This was out of masterboard, so I just cut it. I thought this piece went well in here. Backed it with this plain cardstock and inked around it. Didn't do anything else to it. And this one over here, this was one that I already had made also. It's kind of the size of an ATC, but I've got some jelly print on here and whatever. This was cut out of a masterboard, and then I backed it. This is Dear Julie Julie. This is a stamped frame that I had, and then I had this stamp also I put on the corners. I used the drywall tape and then some words from this stamp set. Okay, on this page I just put a upper tuck up here across the page like that. Made this journaling card. I believe this is one of her digitals. And I backed it with this yellow paper. It's kind of like a parchment. And then inked. So just put that up there so there'd be a place to journal. On this page, I just put one of my clusters that I'd made, and I glued it on the top. And cut this out of masterboard also, and stamped this word on it. Also backed it with the plain cardstock, and I just inked around it. Put that up there so it gives a little place for journaling, because you can't really journal on these two pages. And this is where the first signature is glued to the second. So on this page, can't really journal on these either. I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to, but I just put these journaling cards up here. This is altered paper clip that I had made, and I showed these in one of my early videos on how to do altered paper clips. And this has a little sleeve on the back that I like to do, so you're just not looking at the paper clip back there. All right, it's prettier. And then I just took this piece of paper, put up in there for extra journaling space. Just put a sticker here. This page was just a partial piece of music paper. So what I did was I just ripped a little more down the page, and I took this digital. This is a DearJulieJulie digital that I overimposed on one of my coffee dyed paper. I used this in one of my other journals. So I glued it on here to extend the page out. That's all I did there. And then this, I backed it, backed it with, this page was backed with this. This is another one of my coffee dyed journals, or digitals. Okay, this is another page ensemble we needed to do, and this is my double tuck. No. This is my double pocket page. Sorry, I have something else as a double tuck. This is the double pocket. So I made a pocket here and a pocket here. These are the DearJulieJulie digitals. This is the little tag that I made to go in here. And I just did this postcard, put in here. This is the flip up pocket page, and I just made pockets on here, on this page. So here's the DearJulieJulie digital and the 3 things. And then I made this journaling card to go in it. I like that paper. And on this side, this is another one of my tag embellishments that I made that opens up. And this is DearJulieJulie digital and the 3 things. And I also used gold pen on the side. Nope, I did not on this one. Sorry, I lied. Did not do that. I was going to say, it's not very gold. Okay, then I just added a sticker and a Timmy saying down here. This is another gel print page that I've been wanting to use, so I used it in here. Did not do anything around the edges, but I did use a packaging pocket on here so you could see the page. And I put a Bible verse. Well, actually, this is a saying, "You, God, are the source of all success. I will do my best and leave the rest to you." Mary Lou Carney. So there's the DearJulieJulie digital. There's a sticker, and there's that saying. And then this is the, I had this little envelope. I believe this is DearJulieJulie. I'm not exactly sure, but anyway, there's my embellishments, and then, sorry, there's my closure. And that goes down in there like that. Okay, and this page, I just put washi tape around the edges. I believe, let's see. No, we're still in the second. Sometimes it's hard to tell. This is still a second signature. So this is the flip up postcard page. And so I just used plain paper. These are the size of postcards. Cut out my divots. There's the DearJulieJulie digital. This is also her digital. And then I just made this little postcard to go in here. And I backed it with that packing paper you get, Amazon or whatever. This does have a little tuck. You can put something in there. I just missed that. But you put a little ticket or something down in there. Okay, this is the middle of the signature. And as I've said before, in the middle signatures of my journals, I like to put charms. So I used some beads that I had that I thought coordinated. Put those there. And on here, I just put a cluster that I had and glued it along the edge, and then just took this paper, folded it up, put a sticker on, and this is a long tag that I made. And this is another cluster that I had. I just glued it down over here. I believe this is one of my Dear Julie, or one of my embellishments. I mounted it on an index card as the backing. There's the Dear Julie Julie digital and the 3 things, which is a stamped word, a sticker, and a little ticket. And this is the other side. And I put a piece of lace down here. This is the same lace that I have on the front. No, it's not. This is the piece of the lace I usually put on my, that I usually put on the spines of my journals. Except for this kind. If it's like a 1 signature journal, like I did on the mini challenge and the challenge, I put this lace on the spine because it'll go over front and back pretty evenly. So anyway, I just put it here to make a little pocket, and then I had this little flip out to put in there. Another journaling card I made for up here. Lots of places to journal in this book. Okay, and this is the back of that gel print. I was trying to experiment with something I saw Betty Penny do one day, using grasses and some things that she had gathered out of her yard. And this was one thing I had. Actually, I really liked the way that turned out, but it was very messy. Had all these little seeds and they were everywhere. It was quite the mess, but it was kind of fun. I liked the way it turned out. So then I just put a cluster over here that I had pre-made. Glued it down and just folded this paper in here. Okay, and this is the other side of that flip up pocket page. Just put some decoration and a scripture down here. Above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves. 1 Peter 4:8. And this little journaling card. And choose to see the good. That's a Tim Holtz saying out of his book. And then I put one of those label stickers down there, and then another sticker on top of it, flowers. And then I made this little journaling card out of an index card. And I have this punch that makes these pretty little edges. So I just did that. This is Dear Julie Julie. This is out of a sticker book, and this is drywall tape, and this is also the Dear Julie Julie digital. That's one of my embellishments. Here I used the scallop, and I took a strip that I cut off there, and I glued it over here on this side. So here's another packaging and pocket that I made. Took a piece of, it might have been off of this, what I cut this journaling card out of, but I took this strip and just glued it across the bottom. And I'm gonna have to come back in here and glue that a little better. There's that pocket. I think I tried to use one of these packaging pockets in each of the signatures. Okay, so this is where the second signature is glued to the third. And on this page, I made a belly band. And I just put this in here. This was out of a notebook that I have. And looks like it's coming apart. So you know what? I'm just going to glue it right now. Fix that. Didn't get it glued down quite good enough. That's why I like going through these books, because you know you're always finding something. So on this, I thought it would be really cute to make this like an interactive belly band. So I just cut out this circle that's part of her digital and put a strip of paper behind it and made the slot big enough to go up and down on this belly band. So that's kind of fun. And then just took this paper, put back here so you can journal. I like that. Here's my double tuck page. And so I just put something in one of them, but there's another tuck right here. This is made from an envelope. So the other side of the envelope is back here. This is another one of the folds I made. This is a fold up, flip up postcard fold. So she makes them so that there's 4 images on a page, and when you flip them up, when you flip the bottom up, it's right side up. And so you can make these little pockets. That's a little journaling card I made for it. So on this, I used a ball pen, an eyelet, and a charm. And I just had this cut off from another page, and I just used it as a pocket. And I put a piece of paper that was ripped behind it. Made this journaling card. Okay, and this is another gel print that I had, and there again I was using some things that I had gathered out of my yard, just weeds and stuff, grass, different grasses. I really like that. So on the edge of this page I did put some napkin. This is a napkin. And then this is a pocket made out of vellum. And I just put a cluster that I had already made on here. And I had this number 19 off one of these, I think it was off the page that I took this Bible verse from. And of course this is, she's got us doing 19 embellishments, and this is, there's a special reason why she's using the number 19 this month. So anyway, this says, "Be of good cheer, I have overcome the world." John 16:33. So on this page ensemble, we were to use napkin backing. So I put that on the whole back side, and I carried it across here on the front. And then it was supposed to have a belly band, so I made this belly band. And I found this guest check, so I just put that in there. And on the other side, I'm going to show you now, I came across this belly band that I had already made, and it had this same napkin on it. So I put it here on the other side, which I thought it went really well. And just put this paper underneath. Okay, so here I just made this waterfall scrappy notebook. This is not something we had to do, but I have this piece of packaging from Tim Holtz stuff, and so I glued some paper on the bottom and side. It was plain, but it was kind of glossy, so it would be hard to write on. And besides, I kind of wanted to make this blue paper pop, so I put blue underneath, and then this, and then these other pieces, and then put the blue paper on. So it kind of made the blue paper stick out a little bit. That's really cute. It doesn't really go with anything in this book, but I just love that image. And this was off of a, you know, one of those long paper pads you get for taking notes or making lists or whatever. So I thought that was really cute. And there's the center of this signature. There's that belly band. And there's the other side of, see, I just love the way that turned out. It turned out so awesome. And then I just put this pocket on here and made this journaling card. This is out of Masterboard, and I just found a piece that kind of coordinated, and this is one of my stamped words on fabric that I put on here, which I sell these in my Etsy shop, and I can't believe how, in fact, I have to do another order for somebody. I just ordered 2 sets of them. So they've been very popular, the most popular thing in my Etsy shop. Okay, so this is, I believe, the 6-pack. And this is another fold that I did. There's another stamped image I put here. This one has a little tag in here. This is the tag I put over here. This is one of the embellishments I made with DearJulieJulie digital gold, baker's twine, a bowl pen, and this little piece of vellum. I just cut a circle out of it. So that just goes in here. Then we were also supposed to make a sailboat page, which I did. Actually, we were able to pick the ensemble pages that we did. She didn't tell us what kind of ensemble pages to make, but this is one that I wanted to do, because you can flip that up like that, have all that writing space. I made another pocket down here, and then what you do is make a tag. This is the tag I made for. This is the embellishment. It's got the DearJulieJulie. It's on another gel piece of gel print that I had. It's got the bulb pin and a charm. And I've got washi tape on the back. And it's on an index card. So then you put that down in here like this, in this pocket, and it keeps that shut. So then in the back, I just glued this yellow piece down here because I thought it brought up a yellow that was in these pieces here. And on this page, I just took an oval and glued it on here to make a tuck spot. Made this little tag to stick down in there. This is the other side of that. Let's see. What is that? It's the other side of this. It's a 6-pack. And then I put this across here. And this is another embellishment that I made, a little scrappy notebook. This was something we were supposed to do. And that's the Dear Julie Julie digital. And the 3 things. So that fits down in there. And we're on the back page. And so I put this double, like a double tuck here. These are the Dear Julie Julie digitals that I made them out of. This is an envelope, and it was too long, so I cut a little off this end and a little off this end so it would fit. Put a Dear Julie Julie digital on front, and then I didn't put anything in it because if I use this, or if somebody else gets this, you know, they can put pictures in there, secret notes, whatever. And so then I found this postcard and I just cut it down so it would fit in there like that. And that, my friends, is my finished November journal for Dear Julie Julie. So I will put her link below if you like challenges. I'm always up for a challenge. A lot of challenges. Some challenges I don't. But anyway, there is my journal. Let me know what you think. And please press the like button and the subscribe button if you have not. And I will, please, please, please leave me comments. And I will answer your comments. Okay? Thank you. Have a wonderful day. And I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.